Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today we are back with another bra try-on haul and review from FORLEST. Specifically today I've got some bras that I have never tried before. We have 5 new styles. And like always when we do these bra reviews, we will take a look at the bras themselves, talk about the different features of them, if they work for me or not, and we'll look at what they look like under a shirt as well, because you're usually not just wearing a bra. Usually you have something over it, and I like to see what they look like under something. Now this is my 3rd time trying bras from FORLEST. Overall, I've had a couple that haven't been the best for me, but most of them have been incredibly comfortable and have been added to my like regular everyday bra repertoire. If you haven't heard of FORLEST before, they specifically make wire-free bras, so absolutely no underwire, that are targeted towards women with larger busts. So specifically, they have a couple of different sections on the website for both expanded band sizing and also for extended cup sizing as well. So these are really meant to be super comfortable, high support bras that you can wear even if you have a larger bust, with absolutely no underwire to make them as comfy as possible. And once again, in my experience with these bras so far, they have definitely achieved that. These are the types of bras that I reach for if I need high support all day long. And I feel like a lot of them look really good under shirts thanks to some of the features that they have, which once again, we'll get into that as we look at the individual bras. Now, like always, I will include the specific bras that I got along with a link to them and what size I got and what color I got. So if you do want to check out any of the bras afterwards, they will be down there in the order that I'm wearing them. I'll also use chapters on this video with the name of the bra in the chapter, so you can specifically get exactly to the bra that you're looking for. Now, in terms of sizing, I typically wear around a 34 triple D, but I've worn up to a 34G as well, so I'm somewhere in that range depending on the bra style. I'm around a 33 in the band, which generally means that I round up to a 34 band size when I'm ordering bras, and I'm sitting at around 41 around the fullest part of my bust in inches, which typically once again falls anywhere from a 34 triple D to a 34G. I will mention specifically what size I'm wearing in each individual bra today as we look at them, but once again, that information will also be in the description box. And with that, let's jump right into it because we do have lots of bras to look at today with our first bra. So first up today, we have the Nancy bra. I have it in the Matcha color, and I also got this one in a size large. When it comes to sizing at FORLEST, you basically get a small, medium, large, extra large, etc. And each of those covers a small range of sizes. Because they're not underwire, I feel like it doesn't need to be quite as specific as like a 34 double D, for example, and I think this is pretty common for wireless bras. I recommend checking for any bra that you're interested in purchasing the size chart for that specific bra. You put your band and your bust measurements into their calculator, and it will give you the standard bra size that you wear. So as an example, a 34 double D or whatever it is, and then based on that, you can choose which size range you'll fall into. I have found it incredibly accurate for me. I've seen a couple of people say that the size that it recommended didn't work for them, and I have to wonder if they didn't take their most recent measurement to put into that size chart. Year over year, I find that my breast size fluctuates, even depending on the time of the month, it fluctuates a little bit. So I think if you're going to invest the money in a brand new bra, it does make sense to take your measurements and really make sure you're getting the right thing. Now, this bra is definitely meant to be one of their super high support options. A lot of the bras at FORLEST have this W support band under here that you can feel is really like hugging your breasts and coming up on the sides as well to make sure everything is sitting really nicely and is super supported. This bra has very deep cups, so if you're somebody that has like a very large bust, you find you spill out of a lot of bras, this might be a good option to try. Everything for me is fitting very well in there, even though I tend to have side spillage and top spillage. I'm not noticing that at all here. This bra is also meant to give you enhanced lift, and I do believe that it's doing that. Things are feeling lifted nice and high. They definitely feel very supported. So if you're somebody that needs a high level of support, I think this could be a good option for you. It does have nice wide straps, and the straps on all of these bras are always adjustable, and the bands are nice and thick with many different length options on that band. Plus, this bra in particular also came came with a band extender. So if you do feel like you often need a bit of extra length on your band, that's good to know that it did come with one. Now this bra features their jelly gel technology, which is essentially these little pockets of gel that sit between the layers of the bra. And in this bra, those are along the sides and also at the back. So that's helping this to be really, really comfortable, but also to help smooth out any back rolls. I find if I wear a bra that has a skinny band, I always end up with crazy rolls at the top and the bottom of it. But all of the bras from FORLEST, this isn't unique to this one. They all do a very good job of kind of smoothing that out, which I think looks so much better under like a thin shirt. And you can see this bra is fairly long line on me. I do just want you to keep in mind, I'm only 5'1", so any amount of extra anything under the bottom of my breasts always makes bras look much more long line on me than they might look if you're a little bit taller, just because I have a pretty short torso. Overall, this one has tons of support, definitely very, very comfortable. I could see myself wearing this one all day, and this is my first time trying it on. I feel like a lot of times you get a new bra and it's not always the most comfy right away. I don't find that with FORLEST. I find them very comfortable right off the bat. And once again, I love how wide that is at the back to really help smooth everything out and not dig into me anywhere. And of course, let's look at what it looks like under that thin t-shirt I had on at the beginning to make sure it still looks good under something, because that's realistically how we're going to wear it. So this is what the bra looks like under one of these snug cropped t-shirts from Old Navy, which is just a super, super thin little ribbed t-shirt. If you've watched any of my previous bra review videos, this is the exact same shirt, just in a different color as the pink one I usually wear for bra reviews. You can see that this is looking very, very smooth. Things look lifted. I think that they look really, really good in this. I think this looks great under a shirt. From the back, it looks very, very smooth. And this is where I think FORLEST really excels, because while they definitely have some like cutesy bras, and we'll look at one that's like lacy and cutesy, they make bras that just are very functional and look amazing under your clothing without being uncomfortable. And for me, that is really what I'm looking for in a bra. All right, next up we have the Shelby bra, and this bra is very different than most of the FORLEST bras I've tried actually. Most of the FORLEST bras are made of this like very thick, quite sturdy feeling fabric. It's definitely still very soft and silky, but it also feels super sturdy. This one instead is like a seamless, really, really stretchy, super soft feeling fabric that I think actually feels really nice. This is my first time trying this bra or anything with this fabric from FORLEST before. So this is the Shelby bra. I got this in the color Violet Ash, which is this slightly cool toned grayish color. I think that that looks really good, but once again, all of the bras come in other colors as well. And I got this one in the size extra large. Now, I really love the scalloped neckline on this one. I think that that looks beautiful. Once again, this has nice wide and adjustable straps, and you can see the band is still nice and thick, making sure that it's helping to smooth out your back and not digging in anywhere. And this one just feels super, super stretchy and comfortable. I'll definitely say that because it is so stretchy, this one is not lifting things up quite as much as that last one was. So if you're looking for something with like crazy lift and crazy support, this is probably not the best option for that. But if you want something that's like super soft, super comfy, and where things are going to be sitting a little bit more naturally, I think this could be a good option. I definitely feel like things are sitting a lot more how they would be sitting, just a little extra rounded, supported, and this would definitely still be enough support for me to not get any neck pain or anything, but for sure it's not lifting you quite as high as some of the other options from FORLEST. Now you can see that there is still that W style support in here where you are supported all the way around the outsides and up through the center here. Once again, I'm not having any spillage in this one, nothing out the top or out the sides, which is really nice. And in general, I feel like this bra is very, very, very comfortable. But once again, probably more of like a comfy bra versus a like super high lift bra. You can see the Shelby bra is sitting very, very smoothly. Definitely things are not looking like quite as va-va-voom as they did with that first bra under a shirt, but I feel like this would be perfectly acceptable for me if I'm like going to the grocery store, if I'm like running some errands, having coffee with a friend, versus I might personally like that other one with a bit more lift if I'm doing something that I want to feel like really confident and pretty in. This one to me is the perfect throw on when you just want to be comfortable bra, and I think that's great. And from the back, you can see once again, it does look very smooth because it does have that nice wide band. And I was nervous with this one that these little extra wing pieces were going to be very visible, and I don't feel like I can see them at all. So that's excellent. Next up, we have the one bra from this video that I have actually tried before, so I'll try to go through this one a little bit quicker. But this is the Harper bra. I got it in Americano, which is this black color, and I got the size extra large in this one. Now this bra is very, very interesting. Once again, I have this bra in a different color, and it's one of my favorites because it is a soft minimizing bra. Now people who have smaller chests, this might be not quite as relatable, but when my breasts started to grow a lot, there were times when I would try on a specific type of top and I would just be like, I wish that I had smaller boobs. Some tops just look weird or they don't fit correctly when you have a larger chest. In particular, anything that's a little bit baggy, because instead of just being like boxy and baggy on your whole body, they hit your chest and just stick straight out and end up looking really weird. So I do find that minimizers have a place in my wardrobe for sure. And if you're somebody with a larger chest who's never tried any kind of minimizer before, this could be a good place to start. So this bra, once again, is very soft amount of minimizing. This is not a binder. It's not squishing you completely flat, which also means it's a lot more comfortable to wear for a long period of time. Essentially what this is doing is instead of just squishing you flat, the way that the cups and everything are built on this bra, it's just kind of spreading out the bulk of your breast tissue. So it's not just all projecting super far forward. Instead, it's spreading a little bit more into the sides in a way that's still very comfortable, at least for me. And once again, I do always like to mention, all of these opinions are subjective, right? Like there might be a bra that you try that is the most comfortable, amazing bra for you that wouldn't work at all for me, and that's okay, which is why I always like to show all of the features of everything in case any of them resonate with you, that it might be perfect for exactly the problem you've been trying to solve, even if I don't have that problem. So once again, this one is offering a small amount of minimizing, and really what that means is I am not projecting nearly as far forward, and I'm not lifted quite as high as I would be in many of the other bra options from FORLEST or any of the other bras that I own. Now, this bra also has the scalloping at the neckline, which once again, I just think is really pretty. I like that. I also like that for this style of bra with the minimizing, it comes up very high in the front. So you don't have to worry about having like crazy cleavage or it looking like a little weird because things are spread out a bit more. Something else that's incredibly cool about this style of bra, the Harper style, it has jelly strips on the outside of the bra, which means if you are wearing a little silky blouse to work, it will catch on these jelly strips that are all around the outside of the bra here and not move around all day. So your clothing sits very smoothly over this bra. You have this slight minimizing effect so things aren't looking quite so bulky under maybe your little work blouse. And the blouse doesn't slide around because there are those little jelly strips to kind of stop it. And I'll show you what that looks like once we put the shirt on. This bra, once again, nice and thick at the back. This one did also come with a band extender, super wide adjustable straps that I've come to know and expect from FORLEST. And just in general, this is a great bra. Like I said, I already have this in a beige color and I find I reach for it quite often. If I put a shirt on and I'm like, it just doesn't look quite right, sometimes I'll try this bra on and it looks perfect because I just needed a little bit less boob. Really. I just needed a little less boob in that outfit. And that's fine. That's okay to say. All right, so this is what the Minimizer Harper bra looks like underneath a t-shirt. Once again, I definitely feel like things look a little bit more flattened out compared to some of the other bras, and I like that. If you have huge boobs, you know, sometimes you don't want them like way out here. You want them just tucked away, and that's okay. Now, the extra little bits of grip on the sides. You can see, like, if you are tugging at your shirt, like, you have to pull pretty hard to move it at all. It really wants to stay tucked in on those jelly strips all along the outside of this bra. So if you are moving your arms around, if you were like marching down the street, you can see that entire top portion does not budge at all. Now in a t-shirt, I feel like that doesn't matter as much, but in any type of really soft, slippery blouses, this has been absolutely incredible because they really do stay in place. And if you raise your arms, your entire shirt isn't coming with you. For our last two, I have a couple of things that are completely different from any of the other pieces that we've looked at, which is kind of fun. And first we have the Thea bra. This is obviously in white, and I got a size large in this one. Now this bra is really interesting because as you can see, it has a full overlay of this really beautiful white lace. But in addition to that, it's a very high coverage bra. So if you are somebody that prefers a more high coverage, you don't want cleavage, you don't want anything on the outside spilling out, you really want to be fully covered, I think that you'll really like this option. You can see there's the tiniest peekaboo through the lace through to like a tiny amount of cleavage, but for the most part, it is very, very high coverage. Something else that I really appreciate about FORLEST's lace bras in general, the lace doesn't actually touch you anywhere. So right here, obviously it's lifted off the body, so it's not touching you at all. On the sides, the lace ends before it would ever touch your skin. Instead of the lace ever touching you, there's always just that very soft fabric that their bras are made of. And on the sides here, it's just that really, really soft fabric versus having lace carrying all the way around, which might scratch your arms a little bit. I personally love that because there's nothing worse than getting this like cutesy little lace bra, but it's excruciating to wear because the lace is cutting into you somewhere. These bras, you will never have that. All of the seams on all of the FORLEST bras are very, very soft, clearly very well made, such that they are not going to be stabbing you, poking you. Anywhere where there's stitching is not going to be scratching your skin. Those are all some of my biggest bra pet peeves, and I have not noticed that with a single one of the FORLEST bras so far. This bra is also another one that has deeper cups, so if you do have a larger bust, you don't have to worry about completely spilling out of it. It is nice and deep to provide a lot of coverage for larger busts. And from the back here, you can see that it is just a solid white. It does have, once again, the nice thick adjustable straps, the nice thick band, and this one did also come with a band extender as well. And in general, the lace on this one I think is just completely beautiful. This is definitely something that I would consider actually wearing as like part of a cute little lingerie moment. Very beautiful with the white lace, get a matching white lacy panty, and I think that it would be really cute. Anybody would be honored to see that. But of course, with lace bras, sometimes they look very weird under a shirt, so we've got to give it a test. So this is the Thea bra under the shirt. You can see, even though this is a lace bra, all of their lace bras, I've tried other styles as well, they don't have those typical like super thick lace where it sits super weird under a shirt, where you can see the texture. These bras still sit very smoothly under tops, even though they are lace. And I wish all bras would be like that, because why would I want a lacy bra that underneath a shirt looks thick and chunky and is just completely showing the texture through? I think that that looks excellent. Once again, from the back, it looks super smooth, and this is definitely a very cute bra. If you're looking for something that's like a little different, a little cutesy, I think this one is a good option. And last but certainly not least, we have something that is very different from everything else we've looked at today. This is the Vilma Tank in Pearly Purple, and I got the size extra large. And this tank is very, very interesting. So obviously this does have some built-in support in it, but I think the thing to me that's most interesting about this is how it feels. So this, you can see, is stretchy. It feels like it's made of cashmere. Like it's that super, super unbelievably soft, cozy fabric that like a little cashmere sweater would be made out of. And I feel like that's just fascinating. Very, very soft, very comfy. It also feels very warm, which I live in Canada. It's very cold here in the winter. So I do think having like a super warm little base layer tank is going to be adorable for here. Now, rather than having like like a built-in shelf bra or something, this follows the exact same principles of support as all of their bras do, where it has that like W style support kind of built in here. So you can see it is kind of like wrapping around the breast and cupping them. Now I do notice with this that it is a tiny bit loose on the sides here, which I actually think that has more to do with the fact that my shoulders are really narrow. And this is all one piece, very flat, so I do feel like it looks pretty good from the back. This does also have removable padding, and unlike the bras where any padding they have is just like very minimal to stop your nipples from showing, this is a little bit thicker of padding, so it is adding a little bit of like extra bulk to the breasts. Once again, obviously you can remove that if you don't like it, but I think it's important to mention how it feels. But definitely the biggest benefit to this, in my opinion, is the fact that it is very, very warm and very soft. So once again, if you live somewhere that is cold in the winter, but you love a tank, I think this is a tank you could actually wear. Maybe throw a little cardigan or a little blazer over top. I think it looks pretty cute. I really like the color of it, and it is so, so soft. And with that, those are all the different bras that I tried from FORLEST this time. Like always, if you have absolutely any questions about any of them, about FORLEST in general, let me know down in the comments. I'm very happy to answer them. In general, I have really liked this company so far. The only things that haven't worked the best for me, ironically, have both been the tanks, just because of the way that the straps sit. They just never seem to fully fit on my shoulders, which makes them gap a little bit here. But all of the bras have been really, really great for me. Once again, I have been adding a ton of them into my like stack of bras that I wear daily, and I really like them. I find them very comfortable. Once again, I tend to lean more towards the super high support ones from FORLEST because I feel like that really fits a gap in the industry. In my opinion, that gap is very high support wireless bras for big chests. And once again, gigantic thank you to FORLEST for sending over these bras. I really appreciate it. And if you do try any bras from FORLEST, definitely let me know how they work out for you. I've really been enjoying them so far, and I hope that you will enjoy them as well. And like always, thank you so much for watching this video today. I hope that you have a fabulous day and that I'll see you next time. Bye!